Namaste, this is Monica and I welcome you to today's Yin Yoga practice. So today we are going to combine a bit of I wouldn't say challenging, but yeah, we will be doing frog pose and half shoelace. These can be challenging a bit on your hips, and the pigeon pose, it again a challenging pose to hold for longer time in Yin Yoga, but followed by really relaxing poses. So you would have a good balance between some challenge and relaxation there. And I know even relaxation can be very challenging for some of us, especially when we have overactive mind. But if you have overactive mind today, and if you have multiple thoughts running in your head, this is the best practice for you to really settle down and ground and center yourself. So Yin Yoga can really help you work on those connective tissues, going deeper in your connective tissues as well as going deeper in your mind. Great opportunity for you to meditate, I would say. So let's meet on the mat and let's practice this together. And to practice this together, you may also want to grab some cushions and bolster some props around you to make this practice feel very comfortable to you. So let's meet. So we're going to get into the wide leg child pose. You can place your palms on the mat, bring your big toes together, tuck your toes and maybe widen your knees a little bit as much as it feels comfortable for you. The back of your foot resting, take your hips back. Some of you may want to slide a cushion under the hips. Feel free to do that and then walk your palms forward. Allow your chest to sink down. If you feel you need to increase the height under your hips, keep increasing the number of pillows and relax yourself here as you move into awareness of your breath. Watch yourself settling down on the mat as you let go. Minimal engagement of your muscles just to hold up. Apart from that, just surrender towards your mat. If you want, you can place a cushion under your forehead as well if it gets uncomfortable at any point. And watch yourself breathing in and out through your nostrils. Allow your breath to flow down to your tailbone. Watch the expansion happening in your lower back as you inhale. And watch your body contracting as you exhale. And take this moment to feel the total surrender in your being. Wherein you are allowing yourself to let go of all the control. You're allowing yourself to relax into your breath. Watch that thought that comes to your mind, which is taking you away from this moment. And allow it to stay there if it wants to stay. And see if you can watch it from a far off place without involving yourself.
watching yourself in this child pose, watching yourself relaxing here. Take a nice long deep breath in here. And as you exhale, press your palms down, pressing the floor away with your palms. Start to lift your torso up and walk your palms back towards your torso. You can bring your knees together if you wish, or you can continue with wide-legged. We are going to chant one Om Tri Shantis. Join your palms to the heart center. Breathe in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And as you exhale, you can open your eyes. So the first pose that we will be getting in today after the child pose is frog pose, which can be a little intense on your groin. So just make sure that you are definitely meeting your edge in this one. Using the longer edge, facing the longer edge of your mat. If you want, you can grab a folded towel, napkin or cushion to place under your knees and taking your knees a little bit more back. So again, tuck your toes, place your palms in front of you, lift your knees and taking your knees as wide as it is possible for you. Open your shin, the side of your foot resting on the floor. And like I said, if you want, you can support your knees with a cushion if at any point you feel that it gets uncomfortable. You can stay here, align your hips with your knee here. Otherwise, you can bring your forearms down. If you want, you can place a cushion in the front. You can place your forearms on the cushion or the bolster and allow your head to settle down. So in all the poses, we allow your head to drop down so that we are not really holding up anything. Once we get into the pose, we surrender whatever we can to remain in the pose. Just engage as much so that you can remain in the pose. Some of you may be able to go off all the way down, taking the chest down, maybe place a cushion under your chest. Feel free to do that, but making sure that you're still in your edge. And your knees with time may want to go far because you stopped getting any sensation in your groin, and allow that to happen then. You can take your knees a little bit more away if you want little bit more sensation in your groin there. Let's stay here for about 4 minutes. Relax the shoulders. Relax everything else apart from whatever is required to hold up in the pose. Since we are holding for this long, we don't engage our muscles for very, very long. And we surrender in our experience. Whatever we are experiencing, we are not trying to change that. We are surrendering to that, and we are watching through our emotions. We are watching through how we are feeling right now in this pose, and what is working in the body, what is opening up slowly, and what part of your body is giving you tough time here. And let's start to prepare to come out. So you can take a nice long deep breath there. And exhale, place your palms on the side, maybe next to your chest. To press your palms down, bring your big toes together or closer to each other. Bring your torso up, walk your palms back, nice and slow movement here. Bring your knees back together, and you may want to really hug your shin or getting into the child pose with knees together. And just do that because we just want to bring the groin muscles back to the neutral position here. Palms can be on the side, arms can be on the side. If you want, you can rest your head over the cushion. Just a minute here. And then again, place your palms on the side. Press your palms to lift your torso up and extend your legs forward in front of you. Now you can face the shorter edge of your mat. We are going to move into half shoelace. So bend your right knee, place your right foot outside your left hip and slide it back as far as you can slide. You can, maybe there is some gap between your right and the left knee, then you can place a cushion in between the knees if you want. Otherwise, if you don't have a cushion, that's perfectly fine. Now over here, we'll be folding over. So some of you may be here in the center and you can just drop the head down in the center itself. That's okay. Some of you may be able to go deeper in your pose, then allow that to happen. Maybe you want to place cushions or bolster, or maybe you can place a bolster diagonal as well and resting your forehead over the bolster, hug the bolster. You can place it on your lap as well. Place your forearms on the bolster and allow your torso to sink down. Whatever you're choosing, make sure that you're finding your edge and you're getting enough sensation in your hamstring. And of course, this hip is also working here. We're trying to work on this hip. So find your edge and let us now settle down in our pose. We'll take about 4 minutes here. You can choose any position for your arms. That doesn't matter as long as you're getting good sensation in your left hamstring. Some of you may be getting in your right hip as well, depending on how stiff and how flexible you feel today. And see what happens when you surrender your torso, when you relax your shoulders. Let this relaxation flow to your fingertips, as if your arms are just relaxed. Allow your spine to round here. So by keeping our tissues, our connective tissues, under stress for longer period of time, but just enough stress, it'll help you getting more mobility in your ligaments, in your tendons, because in normal yoga practice, we don't really reach our ligaments and tendons. Only through Yin Yoga, you can reach on deeper connective tissues. So just little bit, just enough stress for a longer period of time. And that's how we open the connective tissues here, including the fascia, which is responsible for the framework of your body. It can also help regeneration, the faster regeneration of your cells, keeping you young and mobile. And let us prepare to move out. Inhale and a deep exhale. Start to bring your torso back in the center. Bring your neck back in the neutral position. Maybe look up and then down. If you want to rotate your neck a little bit, you can rotate clockwise and anti-clockwise. Relaxing your neck here. And let's move on to the other side. So stretch your right leg out, bend your left knee, drawing your left foot outside your right hip as far as you can. And let us move into forward fold for about 4 minutes here again on the other side. Feel free to keep a cushion or something under your right foot, left foot as well, if it feels the need to you. And there will be some easy poses wherein you feel the surrenderance comes out naturally. The difficult ones wherein you are struggling, surrender will be difficult, and that's how we can train our mind to be able to surrender also when there are adverse situations in life. And taking this opportunity to really train your mind to deal with different kind of situations that we always face, not just in our practice, also off the mat. And notice how you are handling the whole practice, throughout the practice, noticing your own mental reactions to different poses, to different feelings, to different sensations that you are going through right now. And just trying to know yourself by watching and observing. And again, you can place your palms on either side of your leg to bring your torso back in the center. Walk your palms back, extend your left leg also outside. And we're going to swing our knees back, going to move into the pigeon pose, Vajrapotasana. And for that, you can come on your fours first, tabletop position. Grab whatever bolster, cushions, keep them around you. You may want to need 1 or 2 cushions for this particular pose. And from the fours, you can bring your right shin forward and you can choose the position for your right foot if you want to keep it closer to your groin like this, or if you want to place it a little bit away from your groin. So that's what you have to choose depending on how flexible you feel in your right hip. And once you place your shin, tuck your back toe and slide your left knee back. You may want to place a cushion under your left knee as well. You may want to place a cushion under your right hip in case if you feel that it is not reaching the ground and it is uplifted. So some of you maybe may want to stay here, maybe place a bolster so that you can easily place your either the forearms or the palms on the bolster, and it gives you some nice relaxation and you're able to surrender on the bolster. So you can choose your position, you can place the bolster up vertical as well and allow your chest to settle down on the bolster. So choose how you want to use the props to relax into this pose and feeling this impact happening in your lower back here as well as in your right hip flowing through the thigh, the right upper thigh. So let us stay here for some time and relax. So it is possible that you start with using a prop and eventually you feel that you're not getting enough sensation. That's when you can choose to remove the prop as well. And slowly we are going to come out of this side and moving on to the other side. So you can place your palms right next to your chest to press your palms, lift your torso up, tuck your back toe, take your right leg back, and then take your left leg forward. Again, support your right knee with the cushion. We are holding for a long time, so it can start hurting after a certain period. So supporting yourself with the props, there is no shying away from that. Just listen to your body, make yourself comfortable, and enjoy your practice. And can, from here, place your forearms down on the mat. Tuck your back toes. Slowly slide your left leg back all the way. Bring your pelvis down, moving into the Sphinx pose. If you want in here also, if you feel after some time your pelvic bone starts to hurt, you may want to place a folded towel or napkin under your pelvic bone. You may also want to drag and slide a bolster under your chest. So roll the bolster right under the chest, rest your chest over the bolster, and then place your forearms down on the mat. Allow your head to sink down. If you don't want to use the bolster, that's perfectly fine. It's not needed. Like, just in case if you want to relax a bit more, that's when you can decide to use some props. The back of your foot resting here, and allow yourself to surrender. In between, if you feel your neck starts hurting, you can start to rotate your neck clockwise, anti-clockwise. So choose your variations here, with or without props. And for 1 or 2 minutes, it will feel fine. Maybe after 3 minutes, it will feel a little bit more intense on your arms. And then just watching through that and breathing all the way down to your tailbone here and back. You can use Ujjayi breath at any point if you feel discomfort flowing in the body. Using the back of your throat muscles, making the fogging like sound as you fog, as exactly like how you fog a glass. So Ujjayi breath is something that can also help you sail through other mental conflicts as well. A time when you're feeling little agitated or annoyed, you can use Ujjayi breath to calm yourself down. And allow yourself to surrender deeper and deeper into your pose. For next 2 minutes, maybe you can interlace your fingers and bend both of your knees. So you're not just bending the knees, nothing else. Maybe a little bit more sensation you can feel in your lower back when you're bending the knees. And slowly straightening your knees from here. Stretch your left arm out from here and placing your forehead on, placing the side of your face on your left shoulder, left upper arm. Place your right palm right next to your chest, turn yourself over, and then bring your knee closer to your chest, as close as you can bring. If you want, you can place a cushion under your knee. You can also have a bolster on the side. You can hug the bolster and lie down here, just relaxing here for some time, maybe about 3 minutes each side. And taking this time to just connect with yourself, feeling through yourself, feeling your body, noticing your mind, and filling yourself with love. Getting cozy and comfortable here. If you want to open the right shoulder, you can also drop your arm behind you. That's also okay if that feels good for you. And when you sweep your wellness, you'll notice your body starts to hold up for no reason. There is no reason for you to hold up right now. And allow each and every body part to get relaxed here. Now from here, you bend your elbow and rest your side of your head again over the elbow here, on the left elbow itself. And then start to straighten your right knee. If you, how much ever you can straighten and take that away from you. Bend your left knee, the back knee, and catch hold of your back foot with your right palm and allow it to drop on the side. Now, if your foot is not reaching the ground, then you can place a cushion. It says it is a variation of cat pulling its tail, and you can feel this nice. If you feel any kind of contraction here, then you can bend your knee slightly, or you can just take your right leg a little bit more closer to the left one, and pulling that left knee as far as you can, finding your edge as well, not compromising on the edge. And if you feel like again straightening your arm here and resting your head on the arm, you can do that. You don't have to hold up. But notice what part of your body is working. Ideally, your left quad, if it is tight, that might be feeling some stretch. A little twist in your back here because your chest is opening up towards the ceiling somehow and your right hip is going forward. So there's a gentle twist happening here. Remember to surrender. And slowly as you exhale, release. And we're going to move on to the other side so you can flip over. So bringing your chest down on the mat and then opening your chest, or stretch your right arm or your forehead, the side of your head on your right arm. And then bend your knee, bring your knee as close to your chest as possible. Staying here, relaxing here for about 3 minutes. And let us straighten our left knee as far as we can, as much as we can. Bend your right knee, catch hold of your right foot with your left palm. And then relax here as much as you can. It may look very weird and awkward from the back side and uncomfortable, but make sure that you are really relaxed here. So it's not really uncomfortable pose as it may look. If you want, you can also, of course, lift your head up and rest your head over the palm, right palm. And try and surrender into your pose. Just reminder, in case if you started to hold up again. Release the muscles. Relax. And keep watching your breath. And throughout the practice, I'm sure your mind might have wandered at places. My mind have wandered in between at places, and that's okay. Allow it to wander, but can we watch that? Can be aware of that? And that's what we are aiming through this practice or through meditations, that are we able to watch our internal phenomena, the mind, the thoughts. And once you're able to watch, it is a matter of time that you also start to have control over them. And you will be empowered enough to not let yourself get carried away by your mind. And you can again slowly release. We are going to now move to Shavasana. So you can just lie down on your back. I'm going to change my side because I'm used to getting into Shavasana on that side for some reason. If you want, you can also change the side, but just relax yourself completely. If you want, you can place a cushion under your knees, keeping your knees a little bit away from each other. Allow your arms to surrender on the mat. Tuck your chin slightly in if need be. Loosen up your hair if your hair bothers you, and allow yourself to really relax here. Taking this relaxation as your meditation, staying connected with your breath, using your breath as a hook to live in this present moment right now. Taking this time to feel yourself through your own existence, your own life, your own breath. And you can continue in this relaxation for longer time. If you want to come out, become aware of your toes and fingers, making small movement in the toes, feeling your body through your toes, feeling your body through your fingers. You may want to move your head from one side to your other. Bring your feet together, stretch your arms up, stretch your whole body. Let go whatever is left. Let go of that as well. Bend your knees, roll over to your right. And slowly come up into your sitting posture. We'll take a moment here to absorb the practice. You can place your right palm over the left palm in your lap. Let us also fill ourselves with gratitude for whatever you can think of. Let us take this moment to be grateful and thankful for everything that we have, for this practice, for the fact that we have just showed up on the mat, for that willpower. And with that, let us seal the practice with one Om Ti Shantis. You can join your palms again to the heart center. Breathe in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for joining me in.
I hope you're feeling a little balanced. We did some challenging poses in the beginning and relaxing towards the end. I just wanted to strike some balance there. I do feel very, very relaxed and centered after the practice, and I'm always amazed to see how Yin Yoga can just change my whole energy, because I was just a little tired and drowsy just before the practice, and now I'm feeling really rejuvenated, relaxed, and energized at the same time. And I hope you're feeling the same. If you have any comments, any feedback, I would love to hear from you in the comment section, and I really hope to see you soon again in some other practice. Until then, bye bye with all the love.